Hey guys, I know I haven't posted in a while, like a week, over a week actually, almost 2 weeks now. I've just been kind of like, I don't know, I was really bummed out because the van wasn't going as planned, and then I just kind of, I don't know, I started kind of losing focus of everything that I wanted to do, so I stopped recording a whole lot, which you're gonna be able to tell in this video, which is why I'm doing this kind of clips in between so you guys can know what's going on, because I found as I was rewatching I was pretty much just picking up my GoPro random times and recording this, recording that, no explanation. So I want to do this to kind of explain what I'm doing a little bit more, so throughout the video it'll pause, it's gonna come to me, and I'll kind of explain what's gonna go on here. So last video we ended at me kind of temporarily fixing the brakes, and then I parked and kind of left. So this video we're starting off, I'm back at the van and I'm heading to the dump to go empty everything out, and yeah, then I end up breaking down. So yeah, stay tuned and see that. I'm sorry about my ridiculous talking. I don't know how to talk to a camera. This is so awkward. But just sitting here in the van now and trying to like make this speech, whatever the heck you want to call it, just is so awkward. I'm sorry. All right, first drive in the van. Let's see how it goes. The brakes seem way better today. I'm actually stopping, so this thing has a lot of power. It runs so good. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the dump, and hopefully I don't have any problems on the way there. So I'm pretty much just watching this again as I'm going, so I can put in what I want to put in where I want it. So the next video here is me broken down, which is, oh my god. So yeah, well, my brakes freaking failed out again. I think I just need to bleed them properly, honestly. Yeah, they failed out again, so I tried bleeding them again. I have it working a little bit, but I have a buddy going to help me out to properly bleed them to see if that hopefully fixes the issue. If not, I think it'll need some new brake lines or something, because I think the flow is restricted. So. Okay, so the van broke down. I had a buddy come and help me out. We couldn't get the front brakes bleeding whatsoever. I had another random person stop, and we couldn't get the front brakes bleeding either. What happened was the master cylinder was so jammed up that it just didn't want to go. So I sat on the side of the road for like 6 hours, dude, trying to fix this thing, because I was just so stubborn that it was gonna work, and then it didn't end up working. So I ended up crawling it back home using the e-brake to stop, and not home. What the I don't have a home. This is my home. It was my home. My car is my home. So I guess, yeah, I guess driving it back home. Anyways, so ended up using the e-brake to get it back to the parking lot it was in to begin with. And yeah, so here we are now. Good day. I spent like probably 6 hours on the side of the road trying to bleed these stupid brakes because I lost my brakes again. The front brakes would not bleed whatsoever, so the master cylinder is plugged. I unplugged it once, then it replugged again. So I need a new master cylinder. There's no master cylinders anywhere, no parts stores, not Rock Auto, not nowhere. They don't make it anymore, so I need to try and find one used from a fucking scrapyard somewhere. Like, I'm just gonna cut this video here because I got so mad and I just started going off, but I'm selling this van and da. So crazy, man. Like, why did I even buy this thing? Alright, I'm at the van again. Everything's soaked because of everything yesterday. I'm gonna pull. Okay, so again, I didn't do any sort of like ending to the day. So we are now back at the van here. Everything is soaked, like I just said. Everything's soaked because I was just brake fluid is just going everywhere. I don't know what to tell you. So, all right, I'm at the van again. Everything's soaked because of everything yesterday. I'm gonna pull off that master cylinder, and well, I found one that's gonna be in tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and clean this one anyways. I probably won't put it back together, but like, I want to do something with this van, and I can't really work on the inside because the inside is filled with stuff right now. So I need to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do today. I'm just here because I want to do something at least on this thing, or brainstorm, or maybe measure it out so I can start making a layout of what I want to do. I'm not itching my butt, I'm itching my leg. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot that I need to do. I also need to do a coolant flush. Need to change all the coolant and the oil probably too. The oil's not awful, but the coolant's really bad, so I gotta change the coolant. What, are you stuck? What? What? Get your stick. Did you find a stick? Yeah, you did. Yeah, so maybe I'll do a coolant flush today. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out what I can do here. I really just want to do the brakes so I can bring it to my buddies, because then it'll be like, I don't feel as like I'm in the middle of nowhere doing something, or in someone's property that I don't really have permission to be in. They're just being okay, whatever, just ignoring that I'm even here. So I don't want to do too much and possibly get coolant on the ground or something like that, or whatever, you know. So whatever, I'm gonna drain out. I need 2 hands for that. It's freaking tight. So I'm gonna drain that out, undo those lines, and then undo these bolts here, and then I should be able to take that off. And then there should be a C-clip in there that I can take out and take the internals out and clean everything in there. So I'm gonna try that out. All right, I got the master cylinder off. Very easy. This is the issue with it. So look at all this. Just grab a stick. All of this sludge in the bottom. There, I cleaned that one out a little bit, but look at this. This is all sludge down there from rust. Even over here, it's like, I didn't clean this, but I was sucking around in it with the air hose. So that's why there's a couple clean spots, but so that has gotten down through the passages and jammed this all up. This is supposed to spring back and come up to the C-clip, and it's not, which is blocking that hole, which is why the front brakes won't work. Alright, now that I have the master cylinder apart, to show you what it looks like inside. It really doesn't look too bad. I wonder if this is gonna focus or not. I don't know how to use a GoPro properly, but this seal is destroyed, so I'd have to get a rebuild kit to even put this back together and be usable. So I don't know. I'm gonna sit and think about what I want to do for a sec. Do I want to just clean this and put it back together and have to take it apart tomorrow to put the new one in? Do I want to clean this, put it back together, and use it until it fails again? Or just wait until tomorrow? So, decisions. So, I should have videoed that, but I just said screw it. Pulled the generator off the roof by myself. This thing's heavy. And it's kind of dangerous. I was so scared about breaking the windshield, but I got it off. Got that off too. Taking my water jugs out. And then I'm just gonna load everything onto the Taurus and take it to the dump. Even if I gotta do 2 loads, I don't care. I want this garbage out of the van so I can start, and then on the way back, I'm gonna stop, grab some wood so I can start framing it out and doing what I want. All right, well, I think this video is upside down, but that's okay. I'll edit it. I cleaned up the rest of the van a little bit. Well, you can't really see in there, which is probably a good thing, but yeah, I cleaned up all the garbage. All the garbage is on the roof of the Taurus and in the trunk. I'm gonna go head to the dump. My master cylinder should be in tomorrow. And then once that comes in, I'm gonna replace that, bleed the brakes, and then hopefully I can drive this dang thing. And then I'm gonna debate whether I'm gonna take it to my buddies or just go get wood and bring it to the woods. But I'll probably end up taking it to my buddies. We'll see how it goes. I just want to get this thing built. I'm so excited to have more space. Like, I'm just envisioning all the things. I took measurements so I can actually take some drawings and see kind of what I want to do. There's a lot of things that I need to store. I need to have a tool area. I need to have this. I need to have that. The bathroom is a huge thing, so I'm not compromising having a big bathroom and like a whole separate area for a bathroom. And the back is just perfect because there's a huge area underneath for a water tank. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that everything goes well. I don't really know exactly. The only things that I need is a bed, a place to cook, and a bathroom. Well, and a place to like work on and do my laptop and stuff and editing. I can't talk. I can't speak. Anyways, so that, and then a lot of storage for other stuff and stuff like that too. So I don't know. It's gonna be a work in progress, and I do have like a little bit of a roof rack up there. So at least like I can build some stuff and then bring wood along with me on the roof or whatever, you know. Another thing that I'm doing in the back here too, actually, before I go. So pretty much this half is gonna be where the shower and the bathroom and sink and stuff is. And then this half, however small I can make it, is gonna be for my bike storage. Because I was thinking about it, I don't really want my bike being outside because I'm probably gonna spend winter in Canada. So my bike is gonna come on the inside here. However I can make it fit. There's gonna be a little locker for it, some storage, stuff like that. And then I can access it from the inside too to maybe plug it in and charge it. But at least it'll be inside out of mind, and then it'll draw a lot less attention if it's just an ugly old van sitting there. Then I have all of my stuff inside and it looks hopefully beautiful inside. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for now. So I guess that's it for today, and I don't know if it's gonna be in one video or next video, but we'll see you in the next video or the next clip or whatever it is. All right, here we go again. Day 475 of working on this van. The brakes, just the brakes on the van. Master cylinder is in. Gonna go get this master cylinder, grab some more brake fluid, and then bleed these brakes. Yes, I'm going to bench bleed the master cylinder first, and I will also vacuum bleed it before I connect the lines, just so I have as much air out as possible. No air in there whatsoever. And then hopefully, oh my gosh, hopefully these brakes work. Because I just also went and spent a bunch of money, too much money. I didn't realize how much this was gonna be, and now I'm pretty pissed at myself at the 4-digit price tag that I just spent yesterday. But I have all this wood. I got one piece of plywood, 2 small pieces, or thin 1/4 inch plywood, 1/2 inch plywood. I got some laminate roll, some 1x4s, or yeah, 1x4s, some 2x1s. I also have my flooring and everything in there as well, and the underlay. So hopefully we can get started working on this damn van today. So this is where I noticed, sitting back and watching, that I just completely stopped recording stuff because I was so pissed off. I told you I was going to get that master cylinder so I could start working on the van. It was the wrong one. They gave me the wrong one. Well, it wasn't their fault. It was someone's fault. But it wasn't my fault, it wasn't their fault. It was someone's fault. I got the wrong one. So they went to go order me the right one with the right part number that I gave them, and there was no more, just like everywhere else. So I called a couple other places that said they have them. Same thing. It was the wrong one when they showed me a picture of it. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up just putting the master cylinder back together, cleaning it up really, really well. And it ended up working better than it has ever still. I was able to bring it over to my buddy. I came and brought it over here, and then my buddy drove me back to my car, and I brought my car back here, and this is kind of where we are now. All right, we're back at the new spot. Feel much more out of the way here. Have all my shit outside. Clutch is chilling inside right now. I'm gonna start by doing, hold on, let me shut this door here quick. Start off by doing some flooring today. Let's get this freaking done. I'm gonna start at the front half and start working my way back so I can put all this stuff on the front once the front's done. But I gotta go get my vacuum from the car so I can vacuum all this up before I lay down the underlay. And this is the flooring going in, if you can get an idea of that. Alright, little van update here. I screwed up on the flooring. I gotta peel this half off. I gotta run up the middle first and then do the sides. But the flooring is gonna look friggin' awesome. Super happy about that. Hell yeah. And then again, that was the last thing that I recorded that day. I'm working on the van again today. We got Clutch in here chilling. Got some food and water. We just went for a crazy bike ride with Buddy. Yeah, probably like an hour and a half. So I'm a little get late getting started today, but that's all right. It was a really good bike ride. So yeah, I did all the flooring yesterday. Got to fix up a couple areas of it, but I'm not too worried. It's a van, so I just put in this piece here to cover those holes out of there. Put insulation in there first, and I'm gonna go from the other side and punch a hole through the vent that's gonna be the AC vent for there. But yeah, for now, this is kind of covered up and good. So I took this back wall out, and now I'm kind of like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? Because I realized obviously there's no stud. There's no stud here, so I'm gonna have to like make this come over. Oops. I'm gonna have to make this come over so I can put a stud, because I want my shower a little bigger, because this was like way too small to be a shower. So I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. So as everything I do, this thing's gonna be probably a pretty ghetto build. But I'm hoping that I can just kind of cover up the ghetto-ness with like nice vinyl and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna start trying to piece together this wall where I want it. Seems so easy in my head. The vision's there in my head, but then you start going to build it and it's like, oh you god, this is not easy. So I'm kind of absolutely butchering this. I don't know what I'm doing. So hard with the curves, but I think I'm gonna go like this way, and then I'll fill this in. This will be good, and I can just caulk here. I think I'm just gonna waterproof paint it, or put tiling or something like that for the bathroom area so it's water resistant. But this is a process. Holy crap. Well, I guess I should give you guys a good night update. I haven't been videoing much, like I said, because I'm just kind of in my zone. I know the build is probably the most interesting part of this whole thing for right now until I start traveling again. But I'm not a professional builder. So number one, I don't want to even show you guys how I'm building this thing. And number two, I don't want anyone to take my advice, because there's much better ways to build vehicles and vans and stuff. But I have the flooring in already, like all, you know that I already had the flooring in. I got this panel in, and then today I started building up this ow, nice. Today I started building up the framing for the shower. Can't really see it from the inside because all the other extra wood, but this is pretty much just gonna get 1/4 inch paneling over it and then vinyl wrapped. There's gonna be a drain on the floor, but the shower is last of my worries right now. I got my bed in, which is awesome. It's probably just more or less gonna be a temporary bed, but it's pretty solid, so I might end up keeping it. Tomorrow I'm gonna make my little unit that's gonna go right here for the AC to sit under here. I gotta cut a hole in this wall. There's an exhaust port, and then The fridge is probably going to go here where this suitcase is, and then there'll be a countertop, or maybe just more shelves and storage all the way up. I don't know where they yet. This here is going to be the kitchen area. That's just temporarily there. I want to get a bigger TV and mount it where this mirror is, on a swivel, or in this corner on a swivel. Alright, so I did just a little bit more on the camper today. It's definitely not going to be a build like how I thought I wanted to do. Everything seems a lot easier in your head. I don't have the money, time, or knowledge to be able to build this thing like a big, modern, beautiful build. So this is what I've got so far. Oh, clutch you right on my... Ow! Ow! So I built this shelf today for my diesel heater and for the small TV, which is going to be taken off soon, and for my clothes and stuff like that. This also opens up, so there's storage underneath it there. And I also built that to hide the fridge and the AC unit. I'm not sure what else I'm going to be doing, because I kind of just go step by step. I don't have a plan for this thing at all. I had a bit of a plan, but I can't pull through with that. So I'm just kind of piecing it together how I think I want it, and enough to live and have all my stuff safe and secured and stuff like that. So yeah. Here's another look. This is where the bathroom's going to be. And then I'm not honestly sure about anything else, to be honest. Alright, well, that was the last clip that I actually even ended up recording. I've just, like I said, I've been kind of bummed that my trip is not going as I wanted it to. I, for some reason, thought it was going to be so easy to just buy this van, do a quick build on it, load it up, and get going. And that's not the case. I've spent way too much money. And now I really don't have too much money to keep traveling with. So I'm probably going to be staying in BC for a while, try and find a job or something and make some money so I can save up some money again. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, because sometimes I sit and contemplate why the heck I bought this van, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have, and I would have just kept traveling, because I could have been in the States by now if I really wanted to, or just around wherever, all the places I wanted to go see and go do. Now I'm kind of just stuck here. I mean, like, I have a little bit of money still, and I have some money left over that my buddy still owes me, but it's getting down to like the nitty gritty. I don't really have too much, so I need to figure something out to be able to keep traveling. A lot of people have said, oh, why don't you sell the car? And I don't want to sell the car and be stuck with this crappy van if this van is a total piece of crap. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out a new plan with this, what exactly I'm going to do. Hoping to try and look into like online money, try to make some sort, because I have all the tools I need to be able to make money online. I just don't know where to even start making money online. So besides YouTube, which is what I'm trying to do right now, but my videos aren't really taking off, and I understand why, because they're kind of boring. So I don't know, like I said, I'm just trying to figure things out. I might start a Patreon or whatever it is. I see a lot of other people doing this, but I don't like asking for money, even though I had stickers on my car that said donation sponsors welcome. I don't know why I did that. Like, I don't like asking for money or anything like that. But I mean, a Patreon would be good, or maybe making some sort of like apparel or something with the camper car on it. I was kind of thinking about, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna be here. My friends are, thank God, they're so nice to let me just kind of chill here and just stay in the van and work on the van and stuff here. I feel like I'm taking up so much room, and I hate taking up room and like intruding or whatever kind of thing in space that isn't mine. But whatever, it is what it is, and I gotta get used to it, especially when I'm on the road and I don't have my own space or private property to be on, kind of thing. I don't know, the van is pretty much built for what I need it to. It's definitely not pretty like I wanted to make it, but it's functional. This week I got a get those brakes working like perfect, and then do a coolant flush, change the fluids, go do a once over on it, and then I'm probably gonna go do a test in the bush with the van, hopefully. I just honestly, I don't really have faith in this van to be able to like travel across North America. So hopefully it's not bad after these brakes. It runs and drives nice, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad after these brakes. I really want to get down to like Vancouver area and back into the actual mountains, because Kelowna, there's not really mountains. It's kind of just like hills and stuff. You can see the mountains in the background, but it's not the same. I'm trying my hardest to not ramble here and actually say things that are relevant to my life and what's going on. Yeah, like I said, I just really hope that things start to go a little bit better. My birthday is in 2 days from now. I don't know when this is going to be fully uploaded, hopefully today, which is the 26th of October. My birthday is on the 28th of October. And I turned 28. It's my champagne birthday. Lucky I'm going to be, you know, like I had plans. I wanted to be in the States, you know, popping a champagne bottle by the Hollywood sign at the Grand Canyon or something, and now it's just like I totally lost that goal. And I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm here with my friends and I'll kind of be able to spend my birthday with the friends a little bit. But at the same time, it's like I don't like to party, I don't like to do any of that stuff. I just wanted to go do something really cool, really fun, make my champagne birthday kind of like memorable, because I don't really do birthdays, but I feel like my champagne birthday would have been really cool to make like memorable. But what's more memorable than being broke on the other side of the country? I don't know. Like I said, hopefully things start to go a little bit better and kind of start going my way a bit with this van. I'm going to hopefully get these brakes bled and finish up this build, which I've had almost no motivation to do, but I've just been pushing myself through because I just want to get it done and get back on the road and traveling and seeing things and doing what I wanted to do and just exploring the beautiful world, not being stuck in a city again, but now in a van. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully things just go a little bit better, and then hopefully this van is also good for me after I do these brakes and nothing else kind of goes. And if hopefully it's just small little things, like it is an older vehicle, so it should be fairly easy to work on. It's pretty simple if something does break, so it's just parts are going to be hard to find. So I don't know, like I said, I'm going to keep working on this thing and getting it up to like what I want to. We're gonna do a little bit of a walk around right at the end, so I'll show you what I've like done, but I'm just kind of finishing off my ramble, seeing if there's anything else that I want to say before I end this video. I don't know why life dragged me out here, but I guess I'm gonna find out. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around. This kind of sucks because I just did it and then I realized that I didn't even video any of this. I took a picture by accident. So, to start off, here's the bed. And I have a cushion there so I can kind of sit up like a couch too. There's also a cushion right in the front in the windshield that can lean on here too to make it more of an angle. I made a little doggy bed for Clutch, which has a little bit of a light, which is nice. Coming over this way, move Clutch. Coming over this way, I made a little bit of a desk here. You guys saw this already. I put a breaker in with the plug going outside to plug the van in. And then I have a plug here and a plug there. And then just extension cords coming to the other side. Here's my fridge. And here is my AC unit for the summer. I put in, well, I didn't put in new cabinets, but I put in new handles and these magnet things. Just on the one, yes, I know this is at an angle. This is actually straight and level with the ground. The van is at an angle, and I screwed that up. So I'm not gonna fix that and have an extra hole there. I'm just gonna leave it. But these ones I'm gonna make sure I do straight, but I'm not gonna do them until I paint the van. So I have a sound bar behind here, and then the only thing that actually stayed to plan pretty much was the TV going in this corner. It goes flush with this wall, which is absolutely amazing. Down here I put a fire extinguisher, and then I have these boxes for storing stuff. This pretty much, I'll show you the inside. The other one is like this, but empty, so that'll be good for like first aid stuff or something. A hatchet, and then my machete for whatever. And then coming over here, I have my CB radio, which I don't have the antenna plugged in yet. It will go to the front. I have my Xbox for games and stuff like that. There's going to be another shelf that comes here, and maybe another one, just so I have extra storage. My diesel heater is down here. This thing works great. It's not wired in yet. I'm just using an electric heater. The exhaust comes down here, and then out a hole that's already in the van. I just got to seal it properly. That's why it's taped up right now, and I'm not using it because the exhaust gets very hot. So I need to get high heat silicone or high heat spray foam or something for that. So diesel heater, I have my electric heater down there, a power bar coming here for the Xbox and heater and stuff like that. And this originally was going to be the kitchen area around here, but now this is just going to be closed. I got to put on another like edge like that all the way down here, and then I have this kind of edge in here. I'm also going to get a cargo net so that nothing flies out while I'm going over bumps and stuff. There's also a light in here. I'm going to put another one of those in here. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done for the most part in this thing so far. I framed up the shower in the beginning of the video. You can see that I did a very bad job with it, but I've kind of fixed it up. It's not as bad. Still need to fix it up a bit. There's screws that are too long in there, if you just saw that. But yeah, I am just I'm happy that it's livable. I'm happy that it's comfortable, but I need to get it drivable now so I can get back into the bush and back exploring like I want to do. I'm so excited to just get back out there. So I don't know how much content I'm gonna have for you guys until I get back out there, but I'm gonna try and I guess make everything content-y. So now I'm kind of back in the groove. I'm gonna start recording as much as possible, and yeah, I guess we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.